The truth of the matter is that there are two Detroits. There's this Detroit, and then there's this Detroit. What about our neighborhoods? What about our schools? Have we been forgotten?
The Honorable Coleman Alexander Young, my father, said there's no problem in this city that a good paying job can't fix. I want people working and I want investment right here in the neighborhood.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I'd like to start with a quote. The ears of the leader must ring with the voices of the people. Great president once said that. Mr. President, I rise today to make it clear to everyone in this chamber exactly why I cannot support this legislation. You've heard the chants outside this chamber, not just today and last night, but many times over the past 2 years. Thousands of people have shown up, union and non-union, men and women, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, even their children. These are the working families of Michigan. These are the thousands of people that I was sent here to represent. When I vote no, I'm voting no on behalf of the thousands of families. Who are you voting yes for? Grover Norquist? I know he sent you all a letter asking you to support this anti-worker legislation. You are voting yes because a handful of corporate lobbyists, a handful of fat cats in the back are telling you to. That's who you work for, the powerful few, the guys with top hats and monocles. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I work for the people, for the many. I proudly represent them in casting this no vote. I'm doing what's right, what's good for the people. And I tell you this, Mr. President, we will fight you. We will not let this stand. We'll fight you from Kalamazoo to Timbuktu. We'll fight you from the streets and in the suites. We'll fight you in the pit house and we'll fight you in the outhouse. And Mr. President, I'll tell you this right now. When it's all said and done, when it's all over, we will grab the thunderbolt of truth. We will grab the rod of revolution, and we will have our victory. And the spoils will go to the working people of Michigan. And you will forever remember the day when you thought you could conquer labor. You were sorely mistaken. Be prepared to engage in the fight of your life. You might win this battle, but the wars are brewing, sir. The wars are brewing, sir. And we're coming, and we're taking no prisoners, and we're taking no quarter. And Mr. President, when all said is done, working men and women of this state will reign supreme. Thank you, and I ask that my comments be pretty. Hello and welcome to the Young Effect. I am your state senator, Coleman Alexander Young II. Sorry I'm running late, y'all. Just got caught up doing what I'm doing this campaign. We in the heat of it right now. This is the final 2 days before election time, man. So I want to make sure that y'all get out and go vote. It's Tuesday, August 8th. Make sure y'all get up and go out and go vote. Tuesday, August 8th. You got any calls you want to call in, talk about anything you want, we'd be more than gladly to have you. The numbers to call in are right here at the bottom of the screen. You can call in 313-868-0342, 313-868-4336, or 313-868-0351. So with that being said, we're going to go jump right into calls. You got any calls? Okay. So we're going to have a moment of silence. Please join me for a moment of silence for the men and the women of the armed services, our Marines, our Navy, our Army. We also want to have a moment of silence for the local heroes, our police officers, our firefighters, our emergency services personnel. If you're out there to see Detroit right now, we just want to say we love you, we appreciate you, and we thank God for you and all the things that you do to make us a better place. Please join me right now for a moment of silence.
All right, with that, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And listen, like I said, we're doing a lot of things. We're doing it big, man. We're going out there. We're going door to door. We're picking up momentum. We're picking up enthusiasm. This is doing a lot of really good things right now. People are excited when they see us. This is a good thing, man. We getting these votes. We getting this momentum built. We going out there. We knocking doors. We talking to people. You know what I mean? This is really being exciting right now, what we're doing in the city of Detroit right now. And I am just so thankful. I feel like I've already won. Everything that we're doing, all the doors we knocked, all the calls we made, all the people we done, this is for the people, by the people, and of the people. That's what this is. This is a hardcore grassroots campaign. That's what we're running. That's what we're doing here right now. And so we're the underdog, man. But we're going to come out on top. We're going to come out on top. So I just want to say again, everybody supporting me, watching me, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the Young Effect for the many times that you have. I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love you. Thank you for everything that you're doing to continue to do. We got any calls? We got a caller. Caller, you on the air. Welcome to the Young Effect.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, how you doing, Mr. McKissick?
You got me.
Hey.
You got me. I don't know how you recognize me, but I tell you this.
Recognize your voice.
Become mayor, and you will become mayor, And not only will you become, you also, I'm going to make a prediction. You're going to surpass your father's tenure in life.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You hear what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man.
In front of you,
I'm not trying to.
Ordained. Hey, I'm just
awfully
a
high bar,
guy.
man.
It is there. You'll be here long after I'm gone, and I know that you will carry the flag for all of us. Even some of those that will have to bow their heads because because they turned against the common folks. But you will share. Hey, hang in there. I hope to be someplace where your victory speech is going to be at when you win, when you are mayor of Detroit.
Yes, you will be there, most definitely. We will definitely have you there without a doubt.
All right. Hey, don't forget TV 33.
Oh, I won't. Never. Can't forget the people who brought you, man. God damn the people who brought you.
You won't forget. I don't say don't forget. You won't forget. And hang right in there. Because you are winning.
Hey, we're winning.
I can see the fear when I see all of these dug-in yard signs, and they put them up on abandoned houses. I laugh because I look at nobody live there. I see him doing this illusion of cleaning the streets. It's an illusion.
Yeah, man.
It's like you are Houdini. You got one hand over here washing the streets, and you got the other hand stealing all the money that you don't know that you had. This guy is but he has a machine behind him. But the machine will not work forever,
Yeah.
And excluding downtown, because in Illich or whoever that's running around downtown, they're only interested in what can I say? The dollars that's going to be bringing in for other people. They are not interested, when I say tourism dollars. They are not interested in, and I don't care who's talking, they're not interested in building up neighborhoods and communities, regardless of which way it wants to go. But as soon as folks look at it and see it, they say, hey, you know what? My money is that my tax dollars that I'm paying every year or every whatever time is going for tourism dollars for someone else. It's not going for me. And you will change that. You will change that. You will illuminate that to the people that's out there and say, hey, this is not the way it's supposed to work. You live here. Your tax dollars does not support someone else. It support the people in the neighborhoods. Hang in there. Let me just hang up and let someone else call.
Hey, I thank you so much, Mr. Kizik. I appreciate those questions, man. I totally agree with you 110%, man. We gonna turn this around together.
Right.
Together, no doubt. Appreciate your call. Thank you. You got the caller? Hey, call you on the air. Welcome to the Young Effect.
Good evening, Senator Young.
Hey, what's going on, Deputy Chief?
I'm doing great. Hey, look, what is the excuse this time for the Shrine of the Black Madonna, a.k.a. Eastside Slate?
Man, there ain't no excuse for none. There ain't no excuse for none of them.
Okay.
They ain't excuse for none of them, man. I mean, and you know, it's a shame before God that you got organizations that are sitting up there talking about self-empowerment and self-determination, and they bagging somebody that don't believe in any of the things that they say they standing for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I'm not saying that, you know, you don't have to support this man because he's not black. That's not what I'm saying. That's God's plan. And I ain't going to take that away from him. What I'm saying is you got to support somebody who's woke. You got to support somebody who understands what's going on and the policies and the adverse effects that they have on African-American people. You know what I mean? You can't be engaging in policies that you know directly are going to hurt and have an adverse effect on black folks. And then an organization that's supposed to represent black people, working black people, revolutionary black people, you know what I'm saying? Is backing a man who is suppressing and oppressing and depressing the revolution and uplift.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, the limits of the oppressed, the power of the oppressor is determined by the limits of the oppressed.
Right.
Frederick Douglass would say.
Okay, well, my thing is this: you can win this election. I believe that you will win this election, but you got to let the people know that you need their help, and you've been telling them, but you got to press that issue.
Right.
You need their help, and let them know that you need money for your campaign, to keep your campaign alive, to be able to put your message out there. Because we have people calling saying you don't need any money, and that's
we
the
need
wrong
money.
thing. You're sending
we need money.
Messages.
You absolutely right. We need money. Listen, donate whatever you have. You got
Right.
$500, donate that. You got $1,000, donate that. You got $25, donate that. You got 2 nickels, donate that.
On a continuous
Coleman
basis.
Young Coleman A. Young for Detroit, suite number 438, Detroit, Michigan, 48207. That's Coleman A. Young for Detroit, suite 438, 269 Walker, Detroit, Michigan, 48207. Donate.
Okay, where
my website is theyoungmovement.com. You could go there, and we got PayPal set over there. You could go there and you could donate there.
Senator.
Yes.
Is the nation supporting you?
Yes.
Good. Okay, that's what I want to know.
Nation in the Moors are.
I'm gonna give you a call and run some things by you.
All right. I'll look forward to it. I'll pick up some.
Talk to you.
Appreciate you. Love you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
We got another caller? Caller, you on the air. Welcome to Young Effect. Hello.
Hi, it's Kathy from the East Side.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi, our next mayor.
Hey.
Young the second. I just want to say, I don't know if people have read in the newspaper today, but the Free Press has put out some information about Duggan's administration and how they've been shortchanging the compliance piece of tearing down these homes.
Yep.
Now, again, they've done reports in the past about contractors who are not, being compliant with asbestos. and they still are not being compliant with asbestos. That's one of the things that Duggan said on that video where he put his foot in his mouth when he was bid rigging and colluding. He said the reason why the high price for tearing down homes was because of the asbestos compliance.
And now they're saying they're not.
And here it is, he's not. This is the same thing that he did. He shortchanges everything. Everything is corrupt. The same thing he did at DMC.
Now,
the surgical instruments.
Not only are they saying that not only are now they saying that they weren't compliant, but that they falsified documents. And there's a federal criminal investigation into them falsifying the documents within the buildings, within the building authority now.
Right.
So you got the land bank that's under federal investigation. You got the lighting authority that's under federal investigation because the key leaders in the lighting authority got severance packages to be quiet about illegal activities going on over there. And now you got the building authority that's under federal investigation for falsifying documents about them tearing down asbestos that they didn't tear down. And they got, according to this email from the state, or to the state, from I think it's Tyrone Clifton, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, who basically was saying that they were putting speed over compliance with the law.
Exactly.
I mean, this is outrageous.
Everything's about money with Duggan. He doesn't care about poor people. He doesn't care about black people. He only cares about green and money and what he can do for his friends and his family and his contractors and this and that and the other.
You literally have the city engaging in actions where they are now poisoning the air in which people can breathe. You literally talk about the city poisoning people and potentially getting cancer from this.
Because of all the water shut off and people not having enough water to cleanse themselves or to clean themselves, now there's an epidemic for disease. So everything that he touches is corrupt lies, a facade.
People are going to die from this. People will die.
Sad. It's sad that our people are the ones that are defending him. However, people keep forgetting that the elephant that's in the room right now is that the feds are still here. They're still investigating. They're still having conversations. People need to understand that. They're still here. And the whole reason to have a grand jury is to bring down indictments.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you. Appreciate you. We got another call? Hello? Caller?
Hello, Mr. Young.
Hey, how you doing, Eastside?
Oh, I'm doing fine. And with Kathy and your next...
yeah, Kathy was great. Love Kathy.
They were really telling the truth about what's going on in the city of Detroit. And if they don't wake up, as soon as this election is over, we're going to be in a world of trouble.
World of hurt.
They had planned this quite some time ago, what they were going to do to the people in the city of Detroit. And they got Illich and all these people standing up and them, giving them all this money to pass around in the city of Detroit to some of these dumb people who are going to vote for Duggan. Duggan don't care about us in the city of Detroit. He never has.
He doesn't.
We worked when he was running the first time. He didn't win, so they had another election. They had another election, and somehow or another, they say he won. And he didn't win that one because I was there. People got to wake up and start fighting for us in the city of Detroit instead of worrying about one person. I've been here all my life. I know about what goes on in the city of Detroit and who the crooks are and who's not the crooks. I've seen these people do things to people. But we're trying to get you in there so you can recognize, so you can do what your dad did. He didn't do for just the black people. He did for everybody in the city of Detroit.
Everybody
White policemen, black policemen, white this, black that. He did not stand on one foot and say, I'm just going to put my people in these jobs and keep them these jobs. That city council, if it wasn't for that place down there when he did it, it wouldn't be there. You know, when are the people going to wake up? Don't talk about me. Talk about what you know about in the city of Detroit. I know about Northwest, East, and South. I had when they had the riot in 43, when they had the riot in 67. I was starting to work at General Motors because that's when they hired us at General Motors in 67. I was of age, and I didn't mess up. They used to take pictures of us talking about the people in the city of Detroit and how they're doing the black people. You know, people better wake up. Don't worry about how I feel about things. Vote for you so you can help these people in the city of Detroit. Our children don't have schools. I used to clean up these streets around here. Across the street from me right now is a house that you can't even see because they won't cut the trees down, they won't cut the house, they won't do anything, but they want you to vote for them. They want you to vote for this man that takes all this money and do something else with it. But if you come over here now, and if you don't know where you're going, you might get killed over here because you can't see where houses are, where anything is. We want somebody in office that's going to help everybody, not just one race of people. Help everybody out. We got people sitting up talking about, come to my restaurant. You buy, we fry. All kind of people in the city of Detroit now. You know, but the city of Detroit is the place where they originated having all different kind of races at. It was in the city of Detroit, but your dad did this. Your dad did a lot of things. I'm not trying to bless him or anything because he had a way of saying things to people too. But he took care of these people in the city of Detroit. He did not put other people over us. He did not go out of town and say, well, I'm going to bring you back in here. And we got one man that's got all these churches in the city of Detroit. I didn't think you needed but one church in the city of Detroit. Why would anybody need 2 and 3 churches in the city of Detroit? You can't pray but to a certain amount of people. I'm not going to mention any names, but, you know, stop talking about you. Start helping you out. That's what they got to do, start helping you out. Because you ain't talking about no preachers. You ain't talking about no, you just trying to figure out how you can get these people to come down and vote and make sure that they vote for you because you are the one that's for the city of Detroit.
That's right.
And you see what they did? They got some new meters now, things where you put your tickets at. People better watch what they're doing when they drop their thing in that box, when they sign that piece of paper, because anything that they had to do with is a mess. Is messed up. And we need people. I don't have no money or nothing, but I will be down there looking at those boxes and standing down there watching them because this is what they're going to do. They're going to cheat us and open up your eyes before I come and see you.
Mm-hmm.
See you later, Mr.
Love you.
Mr. Young. And
Appreciate
you. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. But you better watch them boxes downtown because
listen.
new meters down there that they're going to use.
Let's say this, Eastside. The feds is watching.
Okay.
Everybody, nobody wants to go to jail because the feds is watching. We getting this vote together. It's the grassroots movement.
Working down there, she will do it in a minute.
Well, listen, we love you. Let me say this too.
So
I'm not saying she is,
now.
but let me say this too. She can't stand Duggan. She can't stand him. I know that for a fact.
I know
that for a fact because she done put 2-3 people on. I know it for a fact. So we'll keep
you
talking.
Know it for a fact?
But I know that for a fact.
Okay.
We keep talking. I love you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you now. Bye, Eastside. You the caller?
How you doing, State Senator?
What's going on, sir? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, State Senator.
Yeah.
You know what, though? It's all going to come down to the vote.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how many people going to get out here and vote.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You'll know who your friends are.
Yes.
Everybody love Coleman.
Yes.
Everybody loves such and such. Everybody love this and that. Let's see how many people going to vote.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee it don't be 80% of people out, 50% of Detroit out there voting. And then what's going to happen if things don't go the way that you want to go and the way that these other people want to go? That's because they didn't get out there and vote.
Well, we're going to get out there and vote this time so things go the way they want us to go.
What's going to happen about all this crime that's going around the city?
Mm-hmm.
What's going to be taken care of about that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to get out there and vote Tuesday.
Yes.
I want to see how many of these people going to get out here and vote. You can't make nobody do nothing, okay? Everybody got problems.
They voting. We voting. We getting
I
out. We
vote
turn it out.
every election and everything. I get out there and vote, cast my vote, and don't nobody tell me who to vote for.
We gonna get them out there to vote, and we got transportation to the polls.
It don't make no difference you have transportation or not, Coleman.
Hold on. You get
getting us, as you say, getting the body to the poll, not the soul. Getting the whole body to the poll, and for them to push their sign, punch, and walk out the door.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to look at, Coleman. And your generation, and since you got so many followers that claim they love you so much, let's see them get so many people in their neighborhood. You walk down each one of these neighborhoods, you can ask a lot of people, are you going to vote? A lot of them going to say, my vote don't matter. And then you have a few that's going to get out there and vote.
Well, listen, I think that voting matters now more than anything. 48% of the people are living in poverty today. We got worse and more dire economic situation in Detroit now than we had during the riots. If people were looking for a reason to vote, they looking and they hungry now. Listen, brother, we can talk about all this all day long. I love you. I appreciate you. God bless you. Look, number for you to call in. You want to call. You need a transportation to the polls. You need to know where your poll location is. You need some help on how to get there. Anything you need involving election day services, call 313-635-5080. That's 313-635-5080. That's 313-635-5080. That's 313-635-5080. 313-635-5080. Okay. We got the caller. Caller, hello.
Yeah, hello. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Yes, fine. Thank you. Yes. Hello.
Turn your TV down.
First of all, like I say, I'm a senior, and I really like the way you treat senior citizens.
Thank you. Turn your TV down for me, please.
And I would like to know, I received my property taxes.
Okay, turn your TV down.
And it still has that buck on there, $240.
Wow. Turn your TV down.
So what can we do to eliminate that? What can we do? Let me know. God bless you. I'm a senior.
Okay, God bless you. Love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your call. Yes, we definitely need to look at. Well, listen, I think right now we need to start looking. I don't know if you live in an apartment or not. I don't want to start overthink. But I think we have an issue with over-assessing right now. We have an issue in terms of making sure that we have current data right now in terms of what's going on. We are using old data that I think right now they've used information that should not be being used. I think you have a lot of people who are being over-assessed in terms of their property taxes. I think that's why the lawsuit that's going on right now with ACLU and the city of Detroit and Wayne County, that you have a lot of people who are being foreclosed upon or being over-assessed for property taxes. There's a disequilibrium in the property tax assessment because of the financial crisis, but also just because the systems themselves, the recording systems themselves, need to be updated. So that's something that we will definitely be looking at in the future to do. You know the caller? Also is making sure that people are qualified for their poverty exemptions as well, and making sure that we make poverty exemptions more easier for people to be able to qualify for, whether they're going down to whether it be by direct mail or maybe even online or other such services to be provided for folks to be able to file for poverty exemptions. I think you have a lot of people right now that aren't able to get access to it because we're using an antiquated system. It wasn't just till recently. You had to drive down to the Coleman A. Young the Coleman A. Young Recreational Center just to be able to get your poverty exemption. So I think that was wrong. You know the caller? Hello, caller.
Good evening.
Hey. Hey, Miss Activity.
How are you?
Good.
Mr. Mayor.
Excellent.
For that caller just called in, from what I'm hearing is, or I have been down there before, my property tax, because I'm a senior, and they're charging us only half. So she has to go down to City County Building, and there's some paperwork she had to fill out. to charge half, but I don't think you should have to pay any of it, not as a senior.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the card in and was talking about all they got to do is go in and punch a card. It's not punching anymore. All they're doing is coloring in the circle for their choice. And like he's talking about, nobody can tell them who to vote for. No, we're not telling you who to vote for. But the best person that's on that ballot is Coleman Young II. Coleman A. Young II.
That's right.
I mean, Mike Duggan, if he take a look at Steve Nealon, his reports and everything about all this stuff that Mike Duggan has done, and if people do the fact check and go back and look at what Michael Duggan has been doing, they would see what's in his background.
That's true.
Somebody called in earlier today, or another station talking about the Mellors Green issue, and that was on Adolph's show this morning. Somebody was taking
this
place.
guy's got a 30-year record of being corrupt. They're crooked.
That was out there on Mike Duggan. And if people look into it, Coleman, they're seeing about the garbage, the contracts and all that. Like, Kwame, what Kwame did? Kwame went to jail. But you study got, what's his name, on Channel 2, the news reporter. What is his name?
Charlie Duff.
That's the one, no, not Charlie, no, the one that went there all the way to Texas to check on Kwame and to talk about what Kwame was doing, but he's not doing jack with Mike Duggan.
You talking about M.L. Eric?
M.L. Eric, yes. Yes. He was all in Kwame stuff, but he ain't nowhere talking about Mike Duggan. So, I'm voting for Coleman A. Young II.
And Mike Duggan admitted to this crime publicly. Mike Duggan admitted to bid rigging and colluding on television.
Exactly. I saw it. And I have it recorded on my phone. So
all right.
I'm voting for Coleman because for one thing, he's going to bring back those grants for the seniors.
That's right.
It has a homeless repair.
That's right.
Where Duggan took them and made it to a loan. And I still want to know. Steve Nealon hasn't got back with me, Coleman. I asked him, was that legal, what Mike Duggan did? And if so, where did the money go for the people that applied for the loans?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seniors already don't get a check. Well, some of them start getting them. They don't get them the first and third anymore, Coleman. They get them like the second, third, and fourth Wednesday. And then if the first don't fall on a Wednesday, you got to wait an extra 3 days to get your money. If that first fall on a Thursday, Coleman, you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's 4 days that you're without money.
All right.
So, Coleman from there for the city of Detroit. That's my choice, and I'm hoping a whole lot of other people get out and color in that circle and put down Coleman A. Young II.
Okay.
Because Mike Duggan is not for Detroit. He did that fake cleanup. I got videos of it, Coleman. I was down at a place getting some dog food one day. And you should have seen all that dust that was flying around. They call themselves cleaning it. No water whatsoever. No water, just dust. I'm going to send them all to you, Coleman.
Love you. Appreciate it. I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Miss Activity. Love you. Thank you for calling. Another caller? Caller, you on the air. Welcome to the Young Fed. Hello.
Yes, Coleman Young. I had to call back.
Hey.
And you don't have to say my name. But I want, actually I'm speaking not only to you, but the audience that you're listening to, is that the charges of $240 of fees for garbage collection or whatever, and the water authority, these are efforts by people that have collaborated and the state of Michigan to privatize those things. And none of it will change unless, when you get in there, you can't change those. We have to rise up and support you enough to say, hey, we're not paying for this. We're not paying for this. None of those things were evident under the what can I say, the tutelage or the tenure of your father, or even mayors beyond him. So it's not, if you can say, hey, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the people that's listening. Don't expect when you get Coleman Young in, and he's going to wave a magic wand and change all of that stuff for you if you don't help him do it. I just had to call back and say that.
That's right.
If you don't help him do it.
I can't
if you don't help him do it, you're still going to be paying that $240.
That's
you're
right.
still going to be paying that high water bill from the authority.
Well, we got plans to work on that. We go talk
I hope
about that
so.
later. We got plans.
I don't know, but I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that's out there listening to this station. I'm saying, hey, if you don't join into it, all of it's a moot point.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree with you.
Hey, Mayor Coleman Young.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day.
Love you. Appreciate your call. Thank you. Got another caller? Hello, caller.
Hello, Coleman. This is Renee.
Hey, Renee. How you doing?
All right. I was out of town. I wish I could have been with you yesterday. You had that big celebration down there.
We missed you.
Okay. I just want to say I'm like half and half with the Free Press. Well, that woman Nancy, I knew that they was gonna go with Duggan for their endorsement because I think she's in their campaign. But today's paper, when they talk about that devolution and those asbestos, and then they got Duggan, who one of his spokespersons saying that y'all making it up and misrepresentation of those facts. That's a newspaper you can keep and just hold on to it. Hold on to the day's paper because that's going to put you through, Coleman. You're going to get there anyway, but do not forget to vote on Tuesday, Detroit. He needs your vote. Coleman Young, you tired of this Duggan and this everything he do, high water bills, lying about things, taking a grant and turning it into a loan. The list go on and on and on because Coleman's getting ready to go off a few minutes. I can't go on. Vote this guy out and vote Coleman Young in. The polls open at 7 in the morning. They close at 8 at night. You could vote while you have to be in line at 8 at night. You could still vote. Show up anyway and vote for Coleman Alexander Young. You need to vote Tuesday, August the 8th. You want to get rid of all this craziness that's going on and tired of a man that lies from the beginning to the time he got in there to doing and after. You vote Coleman Young in and get an honest person in. I work for Coleman Young. I love Coleman Young, and I'm getting the people to vote for him. Let's just say that. Y'all go vote August 8th.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you,
Okay.
Renee. Love you. Wish I could take you, put you in a bottle, and carry you with me. Love you so much.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Love you. Appreciate you. Got another call? Caller, you on the air. Welcome to the Young Effect.
Senator, Deputy Chief. Again.
Hey, Deputy Chief, what's happening?
Look. How can anyone consider giving your opponent a second term when he's the one that's given the order to shut your water off? He's the one that's creating the health hazard because of the water shutoffs in Detroit. He's creating that situation.
And the asbestos.
And the asbestos. Now, how many mistakes is this land bank, Mike Duggan's administration, going to commit before the people wake up? He's the one that stacked the school board with EAA members.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And they're
He's
under
the
investigation.
One that put a person on the school board that works shoulder to shoulder with Kevin Orr. Okay? He's the one that has created this, like I say, this health hazard. The city of Detroit is not protected safely from a public safety standpoint for fire and police and EMS. This man's been in office 3 years. He's the one that brokered the $34.5 million deal to a billionaire that's going to create debt for our children and grandchildren. Now, how in the hell are you going to consider giving this guy a second term?
Yeah.
You got to be a fool.
Beats the hell out of me.
Okay? So just people wake up, and Senator, please stay away and stay out of Reverend Holly's church. The man already said he's not for you. Shabazz said he's not for you. You need to stay away from these people.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your call, brother. Love you. God bless you. Speaking of churches, I just want to say I went to Oak Grove AME Church. They phoned me over there. And I also went to, was it with the Faith Clinic over there. They support me. And I also went to my home church, the St. Paul Church of God in Christ, with the Bishop Robert Lee Harris. They support me. So all is going well. All is well. We are excited. We just did that today. So we just want to say we love you, preach you. I'm going to go to Save the City rally. And then after that, I'm about to go to this Bangladeshi this church for Bangladesh. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting where I'm going. The other caller?
Vote.
Hey.
Make sure everybody got to vote, too.
Yes.
Real ones vote, fake ones don't.
That's right.
Tell Mama, hello. Thank you.
Yes, I just want to say I appreciate you, brother. Love you. I thank you for that. Thank you for your call. I appreciate it. We got any more callers? Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Martindale, Arthur Coleman Young. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm good. We got the crew over here waiting.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to come over there. I'm sorry I didn't come over there yesterday. I just got caught up. All that stuff I'm doing. So we probably try to see if we can swing over there.
But
Go ahead.
We have the family. We have several families ready to go door to door for you.
Oh, okay. We coming over then.
Yeah, come on over.
We coming over. And if I don't, y'all need to come meet me on Monday at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
At 18963 Livernois.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I hope you can come over because, like I said, I got something for you, too.
I know. I won't come over there. I'll see you over there. We be over
All
there.
right.
Love you.
Love you, too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. I appreciate you. We got any more calls? Huh? All right. That's my time. Remember, nobody cares how much you know till they know how much you care. Of your state senator, soon to be your next mayor, Coleman Alexander Young II, encourages you to take your souls to the polls, exercise your franchise, and vote Coleman Alexander Young II for mayor of the city of Detroit. Love you. God bless you. We see you next week right here with a post-election update right here on The Young Effect.